So before you became a real estate investor, what were you doing before?
So before real estate investing, I was in the tech industry. I was in product management and strategy for a company that's actually headquartered out of France, but has a U.S. headquarter in Austin. So I was in that company for about 12 years.
And are you born and raised in Texas?
No, actually, I was. I would consider myself being raised in Texas because I've been here about 20 something years now, over 20 years. I was originally from Singapore.
So what was your aha moment?
So my aha moment for my first deal was I was halfway through my flip. I was doing the numbers again. I was looking at the numbers again, updating it to see where I am. And at that point, I look at the numbers and say, okay, I'm going to quit my job on Monday. I'm going to put in, yes, and I quit my job that same week, right? So that was my aha moment. I know that I can do this. I know this could be enough to support my family for the first year to, and in the sense that all I need is one more of these deals, and I can cover majority of our expenses. And I know I'm not going to just do that one deal in the in the year, and so that was my aha moment. That essentially led me to make the decision to do it full time.
And is your family in Texas or are they in Singapore now?
So I came here for school. So at first it was just me, and then while I got married, I have children. My wife and my kids are from here. My kids especially since they're born here. But yeah, other than that, other than my wife and my wife's family who are here, on my side of the family, they're all still in Singapore.
So you came to Texas to study. What did you study? So when you came in, you got your degree, and then you told your parents, "Hey, I'm actually staying here." How was that transition?
Actually, it was like, oh, I'm gonna stay for a year, 2 years after graduation, to get some work experience, and then I'll be back. And I've never been back.
So looking back, what was your biggest fear?
So my biggest fear was, what if the next deal doesn't come? This is like during my first year, right? I'm talking about initially. My biggest fear was, okay, well, I've done this deal. It makes decent money. But I can't just count on that one deal. I got to make sure that all the deals, the deal flow comes in and flowing so that I can support my family and do better. And there's initial stage where you have had a small success. You don't have a lot of successes here. You have a small success, and so you have each success that you have that you make, you build on some level of confidence, right? So in the initial stage, there's still some doubt, right? Like, okay, I've done this. I feel confident enough to quit my job, but it's also a little step of faith, right? A step of faith. What if I only get 2 deals in this year, right? What if I only get just 1 deal?
But what keeps you motivated today?
For me, motivation comes from 2 levels, right? At the very deep level, what is your big picture? What is your big purpose? Why are you doing this? Why are you waking up every morning to do whatever you're doing, right? So that's the big, everybody has their own different purpose, right? Big picture, and for me, it's, for me, in my office, I have a lot of pictures of my family, right? And that's my purpose, right? So my purpose is, to have the ability to spend time with my family anytime that I want, right? That freedom to do that. The freedom to wake up every morning and decide what is it that I want to do, not what is it that I have to do. Let me look at my schedule, right? So that's that's a broader purpose, and also, okay, well, once you've made your money, what next? What's that bigger purpose? And the other level is a lower level, of motivation is, it's almost like sports, right? You like the feeling of win. You win something, you feel good about it. So it's that's a lower level motivation. Is like, well, it motivates me to go chase after that win, right? And so working towards a win in a deal that motivates me at a lower level.